Business is about relationships first. And so I want to make sure that you guys know who I am and, what beats my heart and why I'm so passionate about what we're going to hear about here in a moment called Uforia Science. So it starts with a kit. Inside the kit is a 30-day supply of pre-nutrition that prepares your body for your custom formula. And it's got the DNA test swabs. So it's a swab on the inside of the cheek, right and left. That goes into an envelope. That envelope goes into a prepaid envelope that goes off to our CLIA certified, CAP accredited, and HIPAA compliant labs in Texas. HIPAA compliance is very important to know. Your information will never be shared or sold with anyone but you. It's a doctor to patient relationship, and there's very tight laws and mandates to protect our information, which actually makes it a felony for our company to share or sell any information. And that's our agreement to each and every person that comes in the program. I personally work with the owner, the founder, now the new CEO, and also I work with the scientific advisory board. So somehow I came into this thing from the very beginning, and because of my background and my success in business, and I've been building a business here with Uforia for over a year. 23andMe, Ancestry.com, millions of people lining up for their DNA test to understand more about the hereditary, where they came from. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about the program here. Inside the kit, you do have that DNA test. The DNA test will result into a 35-page report. And my report's laminated and printed like this. Yours will come digitally. This is the main point that we really want to cover here. And what we see is 18 actionable SNPs. Where we're genetically deficient, we want to be able to support those systems of the body so that all these stressors don't move the genes in the opposite direction that we want to move them. They can move towards health or they can move towards sickness. So the more that we support the body where we're genetically predisposed for illness and disease, the more likelihood of mitigating hereditary disease, illness, and other issues. The Human Genome Project, with $3 billion the United States military put into understanding the human being on a cellular level. One of the final conclusions was that food and herbs had the most significant impact of the expression of the gene. The DNA that we were born with is the DNA that we'll die with. However, we can't change the expression of the genes. This program is all based in real science that's been 25 years in the making. By some of the most brilliant geneticists of the world. And it's just now coming out to the world right now through Uforia Science. We're the only company out there that is actually making a nutrition supplement made specifically for you, measured to the microgram, delivered to your door, right, for $159.95. So it works out to be about $6 a day. So that's the basis of our program. That's the basis of the science. It's been 10 years of building the business infrastructure. So while the science and research and software development for that science has been 25 years in the making, the business infrastructure has been 10 years in the making. What that means is that we had this technology. There's up to 100 plant-based, non-GMO, peer-reviewed, organic, wild-crafted, and/or cleanly grown and superfoods, herbs, and fruit and veggie powders, extracts. The AC11 and one of the power ingredients not only repairs the DNA, but it's shown 100% of the time in 100% of the cases to elongate the telomeres moderately to substantially. When the telomeres are shrunken and they're gone, lights out, life's over. This is a scientific breakthrough in itself. They decided to build design and engineer and build a machine called the Nutritionator. It makes one of these formula in 15 seconds. If there's ingredients that are going to be in your formula, which you'll know once you get your DNA test done and you get your report back, you'll see your supplemental facts. Things can be omitted. Since I've been on nutrition, it was about 70 to 80% of the pain and inflammation in my body been gone. So for me, that's a life changer. Whenever I don't have to wake up and walk through life in that kind of pain, then I'm a better person. I've witnessed hundreds of people, over the past year have just incredible stories. Now, we can't make any health claims. And I'm not making a health claim. I can't tell you that Uforia healed me and my joints. Well, because I still have a little mild pain. I can say that when the body gets the proper raw materials at the proper levels that the body dictates according to its genetic blueprint, then the body's able to perform the miracles that the body was designed to perform. We have more than the overall health and wellness report that we've seen here, the black one, but we have now this blue one, which is the skincare report, and a skincare product is coming with it. We also have a sports and fitness DNA report that will show you your body type, your muscle structure, issues that you're going to want to address before going into the gym, or how you work out, how many reps, how many, how much weight, et cetera, et cetera. But that's not enough, right? We don't just want to know why we're sick. We want to have a solution about what we can do about it. Vision U. This is a digital platform. It's an epigenetics platform. Once we get your DNA test, we're going to show you meal plans. We're going to show you recipes. You can learn anything you want about whatever fruit or whatever vegetable or vitamin or mineral. You can print these recipes. They're PDFs. A meal plan will be designed according to your genetic test to support you and where your SNPs. But you can also search by gluten-free, vegetarian, vegan, low carb, low fat, whatever it is. And then whenever you make edits, if you want to change some things around, then it's going to tell you live nutrition facts. We're not here closing deals and making sales, guys. We're here sharing information. If people like what they hear, then they're gonna join us. So we're a team within the company. Manuel and I and Will and Jessica and multiple other players that are actually working really hard behind the scenes. This is going to be the most significant health and wellness company in history. Bless everybody, and thank you for showing up and taking this time.